Alright guys, we've got Star Wars Character Encyclopedia that we're going to take a look at this week on Star Wars Saturday Night. Alright guys, welcome back to Star Wars Saturday Night. I'm Anthony, this is Collectors Entertainment Network, and this week we're going to take a look at Star Wars Character Encyclopedia New Edition. But before we get into that, guys, I'd like to ask you, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please comment down below, let me know if you've got this book. Also, please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well, and go ahead and give this video a like because that helps a lot too. Alright, so we're going to take it off here. I'm going to show you, but we're really going to get down into the pages. We're going to zoom in on it, but there's the front and the back for you to see. And here, of course, is your spine. But we're going to get into it. We're going to put it on the stand here. We're going to bring the camera in, and we're going to take a close look at that. So let's get into it. Alright guys, here we go. New edition of the Star Wars Character Encyclopedia. Slide it over there and open it up. And there you go. Some stormtroopers. Updated and expanded. We're going to go through a lot of this, but probably not all of it. Here is your table of contents. If you want to see who is represented. But it's 200 and something pages. So we'll go through a little bit at the beginning. And then we'll go through a little bit in the middle. But there's 2-1B and 4-LOM. Of course, we're going to start with all our characters that start with numbers, which will probably mostly be droids. But then that's all you got. Alright. Ayla Secura, Adi Gallia, Jedi Masters, Jedi Knight and Jedi Master, Admiral Akbar, and Admiral Ozzel. See, I think they should be put under their their last names, not their titles. But I mean, I guess that's it. Because then you have Admiral Piet and Admiral Radis, Mon Calamari, Commander of the Fleet. Admiral Statura, also in Force Awakens, and Agent Kolar. Zabrak, Jedi Master. Anakin Skywalker, Legendary Jedi Knight. An AT-AT pilot or AT-AT pilot, Imperial Walker Operations. Now it says pilot, but I mean they're not flying. Can you be a pilot of something that doesn't fly? Let me shift this book over. Alright. AT-ST pilot and Aura Singh. A-Wing pilot, Bail Organa. Each of them have these data files, which are cool. Oh, what is that? Balatik or Balatik, and Barriss Offee. Battle Droid, Baze Malbus, Bazine Natal, BB-8, Baru Lars, and Bib Fortuna. Did you ever think you'd see them together? And of course they have like young Baru here, but then they also got, original A New Hope Baru. Yeah, Bib Fortuna. Piston. He is a U-Wing door gunner. And Boba Fett, the best bounty hunter in the galaxy. Bobajo. Crittermonger and Storyteller. I didn't remember his name. I remember him in the movie, but I didn't remember his name. Bodhi Rook from Rogue One. Boss Nass. Bosk. Boosh, C-3PO, Kai Thranali, Canto Bite Police, that's just a generic person, Captain Antilles, Tantum 4, of course there he is being choked out by Darth Vader in Episode 4, you don't really get to see his face. I wonder if this guy over here, if he looks like that actor, because you never see his face, so... Captain Ithano, Crimson Corsair. Captain Nida. Captain Panaka. We're going to have all these captains here. Captain Phasma, Captain Typho, Cassian Andor, Chancellor Valorum, Chewbacca, Chief Chirpa. I remember I had his figure as a kid. I think I probably pretended it was Wicket. It wasn't Wicket, it was Chief Chirpa. But Wicket was everyone's favorite, and because I had Chief Chirpa, I think I used to pretend it was Wicket sometimes. Alright. Chirrut Imwe, Klieg Lars, Clone Pilot, Clone Trooper Phase 1, because yeah, they changed their armor a bit, especially their mask. This was probably going to be the next one. Clone Trooper Phase 2, Coleman Trebor, which of course is just Robert Coleman, all mixed up, who is one of the visual effects supervisors at ILM. Commander Bly, Commander Cody, of course, Commander Gree, and Commander, is that Neo or Neo? You guys let me know in the comments below how it's pronounced. Count Dooku, Darth Vader. They do have both Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader as characters. Death Star Gunner and Death Trooper. Some of these names you gotta help me out with. I'll say what I think, because I've never heard them. I've only seen them. But Deepa Bilaba, obviously Dexter Jetster. That I know. DJ, Dr. Evazin, or Dr. Evazin. Murderous Criminal. You guys let me know how these things are pronounced. Dr. Colonia and Droopy McCool. That's a great name. Droopy McCool. Dryden Voss. East Koth. Enfys Nest. Evie 99. Is that what his name is? That's the guy in Jabba the Hutt's, he like assigns 3PO and R2 to their posts. Evan Peel, Figrin Dan, or Don, Finn, First Order Executioner Trooper, First Order Flame Trooper, First Order Snow Trooper, First Order Stormtrooper, First Order TIE Pilot, Galen Erso, Gamorrean Guard. Now, I've heard Gamorrean, and I've heard Gamorrean. Probably Gamorrean Guard, right? I don't know. You guys let me know. This one I've heard both. You know, it's been around since 1983. It's been around for 40 years. So I've heard it said out loud, but I've heard both. Garinden, General Draven, Rebel Intelligence Leader. General Amat, he is a Rebel veteran. General Grievous, of course. General Hux and General Madine. General Merrick and General Riken. General Riken thinks it's not safe for anyone to leave the base. Isn't that what Leia says? General Veers. And then we get out of the generals into Geonos and Soldier. I'm surprised they have like these generic, you know, just soldier. It's like, yeah, there's 10,000 of those. Grand Moff Tarkin. Architect of the Death Star. But isn't it Galen Erso and what's his name? Oh, Krennic. Yeah, Krennic. Aren't they the architects? Griata, performer in the Max Rebo band. Greedo, Grumgar, Guavian security soldier, Han Solo, of course. Hoth rebel trooper, IG-88. Imperial Red Guard, Jabba the Hutt. At this point, I'm thinking maybe I can get through all of them if we just speed it up. Jan Dodonna, Jango Fett. Of course, I'm sure if you want to read anything, you could just pause it. Pause the video. Jar Jar Binks, Rogue Gungan turned Senator, and Jawa. Robed Metal Merchants. So are they made out of metal, or do they, you know, deal in metal? Jess Pava and Jin Urso. K2SO, Kanji Club Gang. Ki-Adi-Mundi, Kit Fisto, of course some Jedi from the prequels. Corcella and Kylo Ren. L337 and Lady Proxima. Lama Su and Lanai, Guardians of Temple Island. I guess that's the species, not a particular character. Lando Calrissian, Lieutenant Connix. She actually has a name, yeah. What is it? Cato Co Connix. Okay. Lieutenant Mitaka and Lobot. Logray, Lor Senteka. Wise survivalist, is that what it says? Luke Skywalker, the Last Jedi, even though he says, I will not be the Last Jedi. Luminara Unduli. Lin Mi. Lyra Urso. That's Jyn Urso's mom, right? Mace Windu. Magna Guard. General Grievous. Droid Bodyguards. Major Brance. Malakili. Of course, Keeper of Jabba's Rancor. As we know him, the Rancor Keeper. And I can prove that because I actually have a carded Rancor Keeper, and you'll see it says Rancor Keeper. It doesn't say whatever that name is. It doesn't say Malakili. It says Rancor Keeper. So that's the way we knew him for so many years. I don't know when he got named. You guys tell me in the comments below if you know when he officially got his name. Alright, Mas Ameda and Maul. Not Darth Maul, it just says Maul. Sith Survivor and Crime Lord. I guess because once he gives up on the ways of the Sith, he's not a Darth anymore, so. Max Rebo, of course. Maz Kanata. Pirate Legend. ME-8D9 and Moff Jerjard. Supervisor of the 2nd Death Star. Moloch. White Worm's Enforcer, and Mon Mothma. Yeah, they do, I think, show the picture of the actress who played her in Return of the Jedi. Mud Trooper, Naboo Guard. Nien Num, Newt Gunray. Obi-Wan Kenobi, legendary Jedi Master. Ula Twi'lek Dancer. Is it Twi'lek or Twi'lek? Because I've heard, I think it's Twi'lek. But I don't know. You guys let me know. Alright. Oppo Rancisis, Jedi High Council member. I don't know how to pronounce that. Orson Krennic, of course. Director of Weapons Research. Owen Lars, Luke Skywalker's guardian. It is technically his uncle. Like his step-uncle. Right? Yeah, that's who it would be. And of course, Padme Amidala, Naboo Queen, etc. It is funny how, like, which people end up on pages opposite each other just based on, you know, the alphabet. You had, like, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Ula. But then you've got, like, Owen Lars and Padme, and they've met, you know, they met in Attack of the Clones. So, like, I don't know. It's just interesting. Who do we have now? Paige Tico and Palpatine. So, yeah, you don't really think that they would go together, right? Alright, was that POW and Patrol Trooper. Guys, again, if I'm saying any of these wrong, you let me know in the comments below. Obviously, spell it phonetically. Don't just spell it as it is, because I don't understand it. Plo Koon and Poe Dameron. See, there's an interesting connection. Some prequel-era Jedi Council member. And Poe. Poggle the Lesser. Ponda Baba. Praetorian Guard. And Princess Leia, General of the Resistance. PZ-4CO. And Kira, Han Solo's first love. That's how she's known. Queen Apollonia, I don't know, Padme Amidala's successor, and Qui-Gon Jinn, Jedi who discovers the Chosen One. R2-D2 and R5-D4, again, interesting pairing. Those two do belong together because here you go, there are the two of them together on Tatooine. And if it wasn't for this guy having a bad motivator, this guy wouldn't have gotten a Luke Skywalker. Range Trooper, Rappertoonie, Max Rebo Band member. Razu Keen-Fee, I don't know. Rebel Trooper, Ground Forces of the Rebel Alliance. Rey and Rio Durant, Spirited Pilot. He's from Solo, right? Yeah. Alright, Rose Tico and Rastal. Oh yeah, she's just a background person in Jabba's palace. Sabe and Saiz Tin. Salacious Crumb and Sand Trooper. Circle Plank, Sor Gerrera. Scout Trooper and Sebulba. Shock T and Shmi Skywalker. Now, did she end up dying in Revenge of the Sith? Because I feel like they filmed like a few death scenes. They kept changing it for her, and then they never put any of them in the movie. So I think she actually survived, right? You guys let me know in the comments below. Alright, Shmi Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker's mother. Shock Trooper. Shore Trooper. They have a trooper for every geographic possibility. Shumai, Sio Bibble, Governor of Naboo. Alright, Sly Moore, Palpatine's staff aide, and Snap Wexley. Snow Trooper, Stas Ali. Stormtrooper, Super Battle Droid, Upgraded Battle Droid. Supreme Leader Snoke, Architect of the First Order, and Sai Snoodles. That's an interesting pairing, right? Tali Lintra and Tank Trooper. We're getting close to the end. We're up to the T's, right? Tarful and Tasulich. Tebow and Tito. One's an Ewok Mystic, and the other is a barbarous Jakku Scavenger. Tessic, TIE Fighter Pilot. Oh, we're probably going to get into any TIE things. Oh, no, that was it. Tion Medon or Tion Medon. I don't know. I remember him from Revenge of the Sith, but let me know. Pronunciation in the bottom. Tobias Beckett. Of course, there's Woody Harrelson. Tusken Raider. Two Tubes. Tognath, Eggmates, and Mercenaries. Where are they from? Let me know. Not Two Tubes. That's an interesting name. Alright. Gonna get a little harder to turn the page. Let's see what we got. Alright, here we go. Ugnaught. Just a generic Ugnaught. Unkar Plutt. Junk Boss of Jakku. And we got Val. And we have Vice Admiral Holdo. And we've got Voberdand and Wat Tambor, Emir and Foreman of the Techno Union. Watto, Toydarian Junk Dealer, Wicket W. Warwick, Young Ewok Loner. Oh, he's a loner, is he? X-Wing Pilots, Rebel Alliance Pilots. Of course, Yaddle, Compassionate Jedi Master. Wish they told us more about Yaddle. Yariel Poof. Yoda. We're getting close to the end. Yeah, here we are. Zam Wessel. Zuckus. And that's the last character. And here we go with your index. And we have acknowledgements. A blank page. The inside back cover. Your back cover. And that, everyone, is the new edition of Star Wars Characters Encyclopedia. Alright guys, that was the Star Wars Character Encyclopedia. Hope you enjoyed taking a close look at that. Again guys, before you go, let me ask you to please subscribe, please comment, please share, and please like all those things. Help the channel. I'd love to have you back, and I'd love to hear from you. Alright, that's it for this week with Star Wars Character Encyclopedia, the new edition that is gonna do it. So until next time guys, have a good one, and may the Force be with you.